welcome to another edition of Legit Reviews on Video. My name is Bill Henschel, and today I'm going to take a look at the GoFlex Satellite mobile wireless storage system from Seagate. This system consists of a 500 gigabyte hard drive, 802.11n access point, and a lithium ion battery system that's good for up to 5 hours of content streaming. Let's start off by taking a look at the packaging and what you get when you purchase the GoFlex Satellite. The GoFlex Satellite is packaged in a white cardboard box with colorful graphics. Inside you'll find a plastic clamshell to protect all the components in shipping. GoFlex Satellite itself is in a tough plastic shell. Then we have a wall to USB power adapter, a 12-volt car to USB power adapter. There's also a high-speed USB 3 cable. And then there's the USB to power cable that allows you to plug the GoFlex either into the car or the wall to extend the battery life. An adapter that combines the power and SATA connectors to USB 3.0 and allows you to plug the GoFlex Satellite into your computer. And finally, there's a quick start guide that explains how to get your files transferred to the GoFlex and get a wireless connection so you can be up and running in no time. One of the things I wanted to test and highlight was the ability of the GoFlex Satellite to stream to 3 different devices simultaneously. In order to maximize the load on the device, I have my iPad 2, my laptop, and my iPhone 4 all streaming the exact same high-definition video off the GoFlex Satellite. As you can see, they're all running perfectly smooth with no delay or jitter. The GoFlex does have a block in the software, so if you try to connect a 4th device to the wireless access point in the GoFlex, it's simply denied. It will not allow more than 3 devices to associate at any given time. Alright, now we're going to move on to using the GoFlex. So I'm going to bring up a window here, and you can see it's got my computer and just the system drive. This is on my laptop with a USB 3.0 connection. I'm going to go ahead and plug the GoFlex Satellite in, and there it is. Let's double click on that. Should open up the hard drive. Alright, now I have a couple videos here, a large one and a small one. I'm going to go ahead and drag over, and you can see the speed of this USB 3.0. It's fabulous, 172 meg a second. So if you've got a lot of big videos, it makes it pretty easy to bring it on. I'll bring this other little video on. Alright, and now you can see that both those videos have been transferred to the GoFlex. Alright, I'm going to disconnect it now from my USB 3.0 port on my laptop, and the way you connect to the GoFlex is just like any other wireless. You go ahead and point your wireless connection to it. You can see I'm on my home wireless network, and it takes about 20 seconds for the GoFlex to realize that it has been disconnected from USB 3.0 and is going to broadcast on the 802.11n access point. It uses the default SSID, which is configurable. GoFlex Satellite GSM, there it is. I'm going to go ahead and connect to that. This will give me a new IP address, and will actually be streaming directly from the hard drive in the GoFlex Satellite. Now the way you connect to it is you simply use your browser and type anything in. It doesn't matter. The GoFlex will intercept it and redirect it to the interface. So you can see here I've got a bunch of folders with information in it. The nice thing about the GoFlex is it automatically categorizes this as videos. So you notice I just dragged it to the root folder, but it sees these videos that I brought on. So let's go look at one of those. I can either download or play. I'm using Internet Explorer here, so in this case it fires up Windows Media Player, and you can see here's this little legit review intro video I created, and that was streamed right off of the GoFlex to my laptop. I will say that the interface is a little different in the way it interacts with music and videos depending if you're on a laptop, an iPad, or an iPhone. So here's the list view. I'm going to switch this over to grid view for the photos. You can see there's all a bunch of thumbnails of the photos, and those are just samples that are preloaded. Same view of music. You can see here's a bunch of music that I've put on the GoFlex. I can click this little checkbox. This allows me to select play or download, or I can go back to list view. And if I pick one of the songs and hit play, if you're on an iPad or iPhone, it just starts playing in a like a custom software that the Seagate has created. If you do it from your laptop or a computer, you can see it fires up. In this case, it fires up QuickTime through the Music Association, and it's going to go ahead and play this music right with QuickTime right in the browser window here. All right, so if I go back into the interface of the GoFlex, we can look at documents, and they have a couple getting started documents here for either Mac or Windows to make it real easy. Just double click. There's a nice little video that talks about how to use the product, how to connect it, how to do updates when they are available. As of July 13th here, there has been no updates to the product. It's pretty new on the market. There's also a nice getting started FAQ, and then settings. And this is where you can go in and change that SSID name. You can shut it down. You can restore things. You can change a password. You can actually put security on. By default, the GoFlex Satellite is a open 802.11n access point. With that default SSID, I would highly encourage you to make one of the first actions when you get this product is to go in and change the SSID to something that's not quite so obvious as to what it is, and then I would enable the security. The GoFlex uses personal WPA and then uses a password that you create so that not anyone can connect to your GoFlex Satellite. We're going to go ahead and switch over to my iPad 2, and the first thing we're going to need to do, just like we did with the laptop, is change our wireless settings. So I'm going to go into wireless. There's the GoFlex Satellite GSM. I select that. Switches over, and now I can just go into my browser and type in any URL. It doesn't matter. So in this case, I'm just going to hit refresh if I can hit the button here. And go to www.google.com, and I hit go, and it doesn't matter where I go. The GoFlex intercepts that and redirects it. You can see that just like on my laptop, the interface looks very similar. And even though I put those videos into the root directory, the GoFlex is smart enough to realize those videos so that when I click on the video button, it also captures it there. Now, one thing to consider when you're putting videos on the GoFlex Satellite is what devices you're going to be playing those videos back on, because not all devices support all video formats. For instance, the iPad 2 doesn't support Windows media files, so one of those videos, if I try to play it, I get an error. However, if I want to play something that is supported, like these MP4s, like this high definition one, for instance, for the iPad, you can see that very quickly it comes up. That's a 120 meg file streaming again directly from the GoFlex. This is not stored locally, and you can see I get a nice picture and sound here. I can make the screen widescreen. If I wanted to say listen to music, I can simply select music, and the GoFlex will stream a list of all the music that's on the hard drive. As you can see here. Now, the only downside with the GoFlex software is it doesn't support playlists, so the only way I can play multiple songs would be to go up to the root folder, and then, for instance, if I wanted to play Blink 182, I could click on that. And then I have to select which album or what music, so I'm going to click on this folder because I have it nested here. And here's all the music in that folder. Now what I can do is say select all, and then I can click on one of these, and now it will play all those songs. What's also nice is that while that's playing, as you can hear, I can start doing something else. So if I wanted to go read a book, I could do that, and you can hear the music still playing while I'm taking other activity. Depends on what application you use, but this is a custom app that GoFlex has designed into their software for when you go to their the web page. I can go back, I can hit stop, and then I can go back to the GoFlex and play something else. All in all, it's a pretty slick package. I really like the interface. As I said, there is a free app you can download from the App Store, but I didn't find much difference in ability of what you could do with the app versus just going to the web page. To conclude on the GoFlex Satellite mobile storage device, I was amazed by how easily and quickly I was able to use this product right out of the box. It was a simple operation to move content onto the GoFlex and stream it back off to any wireless device. The interface is so intuitive that I never had to look at the instructions to get up and running. This device is truly plug and play. Great work, Seagate. My pros? Easy to use interface, no requirement for installed software, works on any wireless device, and the 500 gigabyte hard drive provides significant space for content. My cons are minor, no current support for playlist, and you lose your internet connection when you switch to the integrated access point on the GoFlex. The good news is the minor cons can easily be addressed by a software update, which I hear is already in the works. I applaud the innovation from Seagate, which is why we are awarding this product the Legit Reviews Innovation Award. My legit bottom line, a very innovative way to expand capacity of all your mobile devices with true plug-and-play simplicity. If you want to carry around 500 gigabytes of multimedia with you, this is a great solution.
This is Bill Hunchel with Legit Reviews. Thank you for watching another Legit Reviews on video.